Hey guys, how are you? Today we are going to talk about CSK versus SRH Dream 11 prediction. In this video we are going to talk about Arun Jaitley Stadium's characteristics, what will be the kind of pitches, which bowlers will get help, spin bowlers or fast bowlers, and what are the boundaries. So guys, watch the video till the end, and if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel then please subscribe to the channel. Especially you English viewers are so much special for me. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, take phone of your friends and family members and subscribe to the channel from their phone also. Okay, don't miss it. And guys, join my Telegram channel if you haven't joined yet. Link is in description and top comment. This is the whole CSK squad. You can pause the video and check. This is the whole SRH squad. You can pause the video and check. This is going to be playing 11 of CSK. You can see two changes. First is Moeen Ali will come in place of Imran Tahir, and second Raidu may go out and Uthappa may come in. So these are the only two changes which you will see. And this is the SRH squad. In the SRH squad, you may see one change definitely. In place of Virat Singh, either Priyam Garg or Manish Pandey will play. So that is going to be very important change. And if the Abdul Samad is back, then Kedar Jadhav will go out and Abdul Samad will also come back. And in the bowling section, you might see Bhuvi come back and Khalil or Siddharth Kaul, one of them go out. So these are the possible changes. These are the injury updates, guys. Raidu is suffering from hamstring injury, that's why he may miss the next game, and Uthappa will get a chance in his place. Moeen Ali is fit and he is available for the next match. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has suffered a hamstring injury, and Josh Barandov is actually left-arm fast bowler of Australia, and he is currently playing for CSK. He is out of quarantine and he is available for selection. Very big news for CSK. CSK is currently second at the points table, and SRH is currently at 8th. And SRH has won only one game. CSK has lost only one game. These are the whole T20 career stats of CSK batsmen. You can pause the video and check. These are the whole career stats of CSK bowlers. You can pause the video and check. Similarly for SRH batsmen and SRH bowlers. The ground is Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi, and let me tell you something about this ground. So this is a very small ground. The square boundaries are not greater than 65 meters, and that will also depend on the pitch, what kind of pitch is used here. So these are very small boundaries, and straight boundaries are also around 70 meters, which is not that too big. So this is a very small ground, but even after having a small ground, spinners get a lot of help. Now why is this so? It is because of the pitch characteristic. The pitch is very slow, and three kinds of bowlers they get good purchase from this wicket. First is spinners, which I already talked about. Second is Yorker specialists. They do not need any kind of pitch to get wickets. Rabada is one kind of bowler, and Harshil Patel is another. Siraj is another. Sorry, not Siraj. Siraj does not take wickets in death overs, but he bowls well. And third is slow ball and cutters. Those kind of bowlers will get a lot of purchase from this pitch. Also guys, these are the last 5 T20 matches which happened on this stadium, and you can see scores are generally around 160. In one match DC scored 187 and easily won that match. RR bundled out at 115, and India it lost against Bangladesh in November 2019, where I think Mushfiqur Rahim hit a 6 to win the match for his team. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, then please subscribe to the channel and make sure you join the Telegram channel. Link is in description and top comment. Also like the video and tell me in the comment section what you found positive about the video. Guys, in the last 5 T20 matches, batting first team has won twice and batting second team has won 3 times, and average score is around 160. In the first innings in the last 5 IPL matches, 16 wickets have been taken by fast bowlers and 16 by spinners. So it is equally good for fast bowlers as well as spinners. Earlier, what was happening in the first 3 venues, we were preferring more fast bowlers, but now we will prefer more spinners. And in the second innings also, fast bowlers and spinners have almost same wickets. In the first innings, total 32 wickets have fallen in the last 5 matches, and in the second innings, 28 wickets have fallen. So not too much difference here also. You can pause the video and check the last 5 T20 matches of CSK and SRH. This is the performance of CSK players in his IPL. Let's talk about the form. Rituraj Gaikwad is in a good form. He has played 2 good innings. Same with Du Plessis. He is also in a very good form. So openers are in good form for CSK. Suresh Raina is not in a good form. His scores are not good, but they are actually increasing. So you can apply some arithmetic progression and find out his next score. That's a good question for you. And similarly, Raidu is not performing too well, but he is giving some points at least. So Raidu also has a good record against SRH, but the problem is he may not play this match due to injury. Jadeja did very well in the last match, scored 62 runs and got 3 wickets also. Sam Curran, he's doing okay. He's giving us some points, not too bad choice. And MS Dhoni is not performing too well as per our expectations because he's batting too low. Dwayne Bravo has not performed too well in the whole tournament. He has taken 1 wicket in each match, and the last match did not get any wicket, was very unlucky. Deepak Chahar is either taking 4 wickets or 0 wickets. So again he will become very important choice tomorrow. If you have to take Deepak Chahar, then go ahead, it's your choice. Shardul Thakur is not doing much, and Imran Tahir bowled well in the last match. So this is the current form. Among the SRH players, Warner failed in the last match, but in the previous 3 matches he did well. Bairstow, he's been doing well in the whole tournament. Williamson did very well in the last match. So if all these 3 batsmen click together, then it will be very good for SRH. Other than that, Virat Singh is not performing well. Kedar Jadhav is anyways a flop batsman. Vijay Shankar can be very important at this pitch because of his slower balls and cutters, and he has a good batting record at this ground. Abhishek Sharma is not performing to his potential, but he is a good player. Rashid Khan, he is taking at least 1 wicket in each match, which is good for us. Khalil Ahmed, he bowled well in the first 2 matches, failed in the last match. Siddharth Kohli is doing well in the last 2 matches, and Suchit, he was the hero with the bat in the last match. I hope he will bowl well with the ball in the next match. So these are all the bench players of SRH. This is the performance of CSK in Delhi. It has won 6 out of 8 matches, and it has won last 4 matches. It has won 4 out of last 5 matches. You can see the same record for SRH. They have similar record in Delhi. And guys, this is the record of CSK and SRH batsmen in Arun Jaitley Stadium of Delhi. Vijay Shankar has a very high average, but the thing is, in the 5 matches he has scored 133 runs. And he has got out only twice. That's why his average is such high. He has not scored a single 50 at this venue, but each time he has scored some good runs, around 20 runs, and one time he even played an innings of 43 at this ground. So Vijay Shankar has a good record at this ground. Kane Williamson, again, he is doing very well at this ground. Manish Pandey and Suresh Raina, they also have a good record, but the thing is, they have a very big issue. I will talk about it later. It will be a very difficult decision to drop these players. Other than that, you can check the record of all the other players, guys. This is the record of bowlers at this stadium. DJ Bravo, Dwayne Bravo, he can bowl his cutters and slower deliveries and take a lot of wickets. He is also a Yorker specialist, so he becomes the premium bowler for us. Other than that, you will find spinners doing very well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar once upon a time was a very good cutter and slower ball bowler. Other than that, Moeen Ali and Deepak Chahar have also average record at this ground. Guys, this is the head-to-head. Overall, CSK has beaten SRH 10 times, but in the last 5 matches, it has been alternative. CSK won 1 match, then SRH, then CSK, then SRH, then CSK. These are all the player battles. Now, I have listed some important player battles for you. Most importantly, Shankar has taken wicket of du Plessis 2 times in 2 innings. So, we are not supposed to drop du Plessis, obviously, because Shankar is not going to bowl with the new ball. But what we can do is, we can take Shankar in our team for this player battle. And then Pandey, he struggles against Thakur, Bravo and Jadeja, and all 3 are definitely going to play in the next match. So keep this thing in mind. And Raina is being troubled by Suchit and Rashid, who generally turn the ball into the Raina. So it should actually be easier for Raina to hit, but he actually struggles against these bowlers. And let's look at the record of CSK batsman versus SRH. Dhoni has a very good record, Raidu has a very good record, but Raidu is not going to play definitely, and Dhoni is coming very lower down the order. That's the only problem with Dhoni. Raina has a good record. Similarly, Uthappa, Jadeja, Faf and Moeen Ali have average records. So this is the record of CSK bowler versus SRH. Dwayne Bravo is again at the top. Important player. Deepak Chahar also has a good record. Other than it, you can pause the video and check the record of all the players. Jadeja does not have a good record. Karan and Moeen Ali also have bad record. This is the record of SRH batsman versus CSK. Vijay Shankar is again at the top, and that's because he remains not out most of the times. That's why his average is so high. So don't think he's some great batsman against CSK. And Williamson, he has a very high average again. So Williamson, Vijay Shankar, their names are coming up every time. Consider them for the next match. David Warner has average record. Warner Bairstow also has average record. Pandey does not have good record against CSK because of player battles, which we saw earlier. SRH bowler versus CSK, Vijay Shankar is again at the top. He's at top of every list, man. And Suchit and Sandeep Sharma, they also did well. Others don't have a good record, especially Rashid Khan. He does not have a good record against CSK. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, then please subscribe to the channel. Why are you waiting, man? Come on, subscribe. And join the Telegram channel if you haven't joined yet. Link is in description and top comment. Like the video and tell me in the comment section what you liked about the video. Guys, now let's move on to Dream 11. So guys, in the wicket-keeping section, no brainer, we will take Bairstow because Dhoni is batting lower down the order. In the batting section, we will take first of all Du Plessis and Kane Williamson. Du Plessis has been in a very good form. Kane Williamson played well in the last match. He has a goal record against CSK, and well, we will see about Warner later. Currently, I am going with Gaikwad. If credits will remain, then we will all take Warner also, no problem. If you want to take Raina, then go ahead. The thing is, he does not have a good record against Rashid and Suchit, and pitch will support the spinners. So that's why I am not taking Raina currently. Raido is also a good option for Grand League, especially what is happening in the last 2 months. Lower selection players are actually doing well, so maybe Raido will be a good choice for your 4-member team. Remember this thing. Kedar Jadhav and Virat Singh, they are not good players. I don't want to take them. Other than that, Abhishek Sharma, he can be good choice again, a lower selection player, and the thing is he can get some turn at Delhi, so that's the main reason of taking him. Vijay Shankar will be very important player tomorrow because we saw his record, his name was coming up every time, and because of his slower balls and cutters, ball may hold on the pitch, and at that time he can get 1 or 2 wickets. He also has a player battle against Du Plessis. Jadeja and Curran will decide later. Their credits are actually very high, and Jadeja does not have a good record against SRH, which we saw earlier, and even on this stadium his strike rate is around 21, so which means he is going to take 1 wicket if he bowls the full quota of 4 overs. So definitely it's a very big risk dropping a player like Jadeja for the next match, who performed very well in the last match, but let's see. In the bowling section, I am currently going with Rashid Khan, no brainer, and Deepak Chahar can be very good because of his slower balls and cutters. Khalil Ahmed can be a good choice again because of slower balls and cutters. You can even go with Siddharth Kohli at his place. And then I am currently going with Dwayne Bravo because of his very good record. Now guys, if we want to take Ravindra Jadeja, we can take Jadeja as well, and then we will take David Warner. That completes our playing 11. But if you want to take somebody else in place of Jadeja, then what you do, you drop the Jadeja. You can take Imran Tahir as well, not a bad option at all. So guys, this will be our final playing 11, and I will definitely make changes in this team after listening the pitch report and after knowing about the weather conditions. So remember this thing. In the last 2 matches, what was happening, those matches happened at Ahmedabad, and those were actually bowling pitches. You will see the Dream 11 teams now. There are at least 5 bowlers in the Dream 11 team in both the matches. So it was actually a bowling pitch. Openers were getting out early except Mayank Agarwal. All the openers failed basically in the whole match, in all the 2 matches, in all the 4 innings. So that is why a lot of people suffered loss, because they were taking openers all the time. So that is the main reason behind the loss in the last 2 matches. And I hope we will get better pitch report this time. Last time, who gave the pitch report? Kevin Peterson. He is a clown basically. He does not know what to say. He is a rubbish commentator, rubbish analyst. He says anything. So let's not believe too much Kevin Peterson next time, and let's use our own brain next time while making team at Ahmedabad match. But this is Delhi match. We will get some different analyst, and hopefully we will get some good analyst who will give good pitch report. Okay guys, see you in the next match. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, don't forget, and join the Telegram channel if you haven't done yet. Like the video and tell me in the comment section what you liked about the video. See you in the next match. Bye.